AVGN 8-bit is the newest platformer based on our favorite nerd, and we got stuff like bullshit platforming, good music, ocean quality even, and a story that just makes me grin from ear to ear. Like I'm 10 again, watching the newest AVGN episode. Well, I guess, or he would be called the angry Nintendo nerd at that time. The guys over at Retroware really did it this time, with Programmancer and MegaCat Studios helping developing this game. And I'd like to thank Francis at Retroware for letting me have an early copy of this game. Thank you, Francis. This was the greatest fucking thing ever. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be taken back to the past. It is time for us to play the shitty games that suck ass. Well, I mean, it's not shitty. Will we save the world from the big bad dude? Well, watch this video and find out. Now, before we get started, who is the angry video game nerd? Well, that'd be this dude, James Rolfe. And for the past 20 years, he has been yelling, screaming, destroying, and shitting on some terrible games through videos and a movie. Not to mention a couple games that came out in the past. I loved Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures. It was one of the games that made me keep the Wii U. I loved how challenging it was, and how much charm it had, and the bullshit death spikes. And with the references to other games, but at the end of the day, I just felt like it was feeling a little lackluster. Then 1 and 2 Deluxe came out. I highly recommend picking up AVGN Adventures 1 and 2 Deluxe. It's on PlayStation, Xbox, I think, Steam, and Nintendo. Oh, and one more thing. I forgot to disable my VTuber model for some of the recordings for like a minute or two, so my model will be on screen for some parts. Sorry about that. Can't be a video without some jank on my end. So the game opens up with the nerd talking about the Earth was created by bits, and then talking about all the shitty games he played over the past 20 years, and wants to play a good game for once. Bad move. Super Mecha Death Christ comes out and starts blasting the shit out of the house, trying to kill the nerd. The nerd tries to again remember him and Super Mecha Death Christ taking out the devil in the Super Mario Bros. 3 video. He doesn't remember. Turns out he was upgraded to 4.1 beta unstable. Then he takes over the nerd's Nintendo and causes the world not to be able to play any games at all. The nerd tries loading in a shitty game, won't work. Everything's fucked. Unless, with the power of shitanic magic, the nerd creates a game so shitty the NES can play it. It's up to us to save the world and beat the shitty game. The game has 3 difficulties: chill as hell, aka the easy mode, normal mode, and the hard mode. Originally I started this on hard, but I'm just gonna say this. I'm not that good at NES games anymore. It took me a few days to beat the first fucking level, but I had fun with it, but I swapped it to normal. Look, I'm no stranger to NES games. My first video, which is privated, it was Three Stooges for the NES.
Say, if we punch an orphan in the face, can we get away with it? What are they gonna do? Tell their parents?
That is still one of my favorite things I've said in a video. I found a few differences between normal and hard. You gain 2 gun power-ups instead of 1 in hard mode, and when you get hit, you can grab one of the lost power-ups back if you're fast enough, kind of like Sonic's rings. Though if you die enough in the stage, you get a golden shit pickle, and turns out there's achievements for beating bosses with shit pickle. So I guess I'm glad I switched to normal mode after all, because I at least got 100% achievements in this game, or attempted to. I don't know by the time this video comes out, honestly. I started with Festerdrome, which is a Castlevania-like level. You got spiders, bats, reapers, spikes, and bottomless pits. You can do the Mega Man strat of grinding gun powers and lives, which you'll be needing. Not gonna lie, I struggled a bit on normal mode, but this is fine. But the boss Fester is just the Technodrome. All you need to do is avoid the spit, the power shots, aim for the light bulb, and take care of them. After every few levels, you get an FMV talking about your progress. And each level has different themes, like Specimen stage. It's just based on Terminator and having different variations, including a red one that, when blown up, just crawls. And these annoying ass drones that fire 2 energy shots, but it's easy to dodge them, you just stand under them. Now, Specimen himself is just Pepsi Man. Jump on the Mentos, shoot the core, dodge his cans, and watch out for the second phase. Well, I mean, you just shoot him once and he's gone. Airworld is next up. It's a mix between Airman stage from Mega Man 2 and just a bunch of Atari stuff. Because, I mean, you see barriers from many Atari games just flying down like waterfalls. You get caught in them and you're just gonna fall right to your death. You got swords and daggers that kind of remind you of just the Water World and Fire World. There's no Air World, though. This whole joke is about Airworld for the Atari 2600 about being a thing but never came out. You remember the whole world thing that just won you actual treasures from Atari from championships? That was wild. I mean, I'm 29, so I wouldn't really fucking know from firsthand, but I saw the AVGN episode as a kid. Though Airworld has a lot of annoying things. For one, it is the barriers. Two, you have to jump on these platforms. You have to hold up while jumping to get the full height. And three is, when you get to this one part of the level, you have to start hopping up while the bottom platform rises up, and if you touch it, you die because it's spikes. Also, near the end of the level, you have to be careful hopping on these platforms or else you're going to get hit with spikes and die. The boss is pretty interesting though, since you take on a shoot 'em up like section. You got yourself a little nerd plane, and you're dodging bullets, missiles, and hitting that Tomcat until it dies. And falls in the water like you do in Top Gun when you miss the platform. Also has my favorite ending line. That was some B-17 bullshit. Lay Tool's next, and we have a Jekyll and Hyde situation over here. Ah, great, we got bombers, guillotines, crazy ladies throwing shit out the windows, random barrels, birds taking shits on us. But that's not the worst of it. Halfway through the level, we get shit on and we go into the side-scrolling stage, like how in the original Jekyll and Hyde game. And is that a fucking Vader Scorpion from the Famicom Star Wars game? Throughout the side-scrolling section, this mask appears and shoots at us. That's the boss, apparently. And we eventually wake up, and now we gotta make it to the boss. Lay Tool, that fucker. He just likes to teleport around and teleport near you. Kinda hard to hit, but once you get him, you get him. Yeah, that's about it. He's an annoying boss. Avoid his projectiles, make sure you're not close to him when he teleports, and hit him. Just hit him. That's all you can do, just hit him. TP, my least favorite stage of the game. We enter the Turdo tunnels. Yeah, you heard me, Turdo, not Turbo. Dodging shit flies, shooting these kangaroo-looking dudes who do the Tatsumaki Senpukek. I don't think I pronounced that correctly. Basically the kick move that, the spinning kick move that Ryu and Ken does in Street Fighter. These axe guys, you gotta bait them to attack, so you just shoot them once and they start flinging off power balls, so you just kill them. And be careful platforming the stage, because these flies will kill you if you're hopping over a pit and they hit you. Oh no, there you go, you're dead, all you motherfuckers. Now TP. Now, what's his boss battle like? Well, his boss battle is pretty easy. You just shoot his middle fingers and he'll just slam his head down. When the next cycle starts, part of the ground will break away, revealing spikes, so you better be careful not to jump in there. So just keep on shooting those fingers and shoot his eyes, and bam, he's dead. That's it. TP's done. Fuck this level. Fuck this level. I hate this level. This level sucks ass. You could tell this video I'm getting in the nerd spirit because it's almost Halloween. The final level. We gotta take on the devil. But first, let's grab this floating red cartridge. Nothing bad will come out of it, right? So we just gotta kick some ass through the graveyard. Spankenstein's monster doing great Mazinger's Thunder Break. Though, why was Spankenstein's monster in this level not in Castle Spankenstein? It would make more sense to be in Castle Spankenstein, but whatever, I guess. He's here now, that's what matters. But halfway through the level, what the hell happens? Oh look, a cartridge. We gotta fight it. Though a cartridge sub-boss is way better than the shit sub-boss in the TP level for sure. Though the devil. What does the devil do? Well, the devil is just... he's gonna throw balls at you, and you just gotta dodge its attacks and watch out for when he swoops down and just shoot him and he dies. Or shit pickle him. Or shit pickle him. Yeah, a shit on the devil. Holy shit, we beat all the levels. This is amazing. This is great. We beat the game. Oh, wait, no, we gotta fight Super Mecha Death Christ. So, we are finally here. The final level, Super Mecha Death Christ. But we're in the glitch realm now. Look out. The scenery may look nice, but we got every enemy from the past levels, including... oh no, this is new. Not the green bitch from Cybermorph. She acts like the sun from Mario 3. You have two paths with her. In the air or platforming. But here's something good. You can kill her with the F-bomb. Eventually we come to a room with tubes, and we have brown bricks, a new sub-weapon, infinite bricks. Awesome. Oh, Mecha Death Christ. I got a brick with your name on it. But there are 3 more tubes. What's going on? Nerd clones? We have 3 different nerd clones. One jumps when you jump, one only slides and throws bottles, and one jumps and slides. Defeat them all and you can continue on. But don't worry about dying, you basically get infinite lives here. But after we beat ourselves, oh boy, the gauntlet happens. You see that nerd rage there? You're gonna need it for the platforming section ahead. Boy, oh boy, we got ourselves those flying barriers from the Airworld stage again. Eventually you make it to the boss and it's time to fight Super Mecha Death! Oh, my game glitched. Well, guess I have to restart. Oh wait, never mind. Game on! Here's how to beat Super Mecha Death Christ. Dodge his attacks, wait for his core to open, shoot his core, and wait for the next cycle. That involves this frog. Watch where the tombstones go, hide behind the tombstones because he's going to fire off a beam that will kill you instantly. And then when that's done, then we wait for Super Mecha Death Christ to come back, rinse, repeat, shoot him until he's dead. Or use shit pickle. The world is saved! Games are back, the NES is fixed, and we reset our pal, Super Mecha Death Christ, and he thanks us. But who would glitch out our pal here? Well, there is only one gremlin who could do that. But I guess we'll have to wait for a sequel. At the end credits, we get a password. What's it for? A hidden boss rush. That's right, if you hate yourself, you can challenge the bosses. All 7 in a row, no power-ups, barely any healing. If you're lucky, you'll get a 1-up in the Super Mecha Death Christ stage. And if you're doing it on normal or chill as hell, no shit pickle. But hot damn, I did it. I beat it on chill as hell, but it didn't net me the final achievement. So what do you know? I did 100% the game. And that was AVGN 8-bit. What do I think about it? I think it's a rather fine game. It reminds me of the NES games I played as a kid. The game was challenging, but it was rewarding beating the bosses or getting past tough parts. I recommend this game, and I hope you'll enjoy it like I have. Now, if you excuse me, there are some stooges I have to, take care of.